and puts one to sleep and totally removes the lactic acid. That is, when you feel eyes closed, you can feel how the other person is feeling, and you can put him into sleep. Your baby sleeps, whoever it is. That is your ability, whether you sing, whether you do massage, when you are there, when you understand the body dynamics, when you go into the zero resistance, mind goes into the samadhi. Massage goes into the samadhi. There is no one so far who resisted, so that trying to prevent. If I continue like 1 hour, 2 hours, if I continue like this, he will go into the samadhi, total lost state. So now, let me slowly have whatever lactic acid I created, whatever the pressure I have applied, and I have removed it. So totally now free. The entire lactic acid is channelized, entire is cooling down. That's why I have done like this. Now turn onto the back, Virendra. Just a minute. So if you, yes, it's better you soak. Lie down, no problem. Yes. Now the front side of the rib cage. I am not showing all the manipulations. These manipulations are enough for you to be a part to learn. So this chikiৎসা for the lungs. It does yesterday manipulations, and today using the oil manipulations more than enough for you to recover, to strengthen your lungs. Massage itself, the physical manipulation itself, you don't have to do any pranayama, you don't have to do any exercise. If someone does it for you, in the family you practice it for a couple of days, everything changes. As I told, everyone's health changes. Just do this. And this is his rib cage, and so applying and preparing his rib cage, and gently and downward increasing the blood circulation, and from here and freeing his deltoid and trapezius, clavicles and neck oblique muscles, transverse muscles, neck oblique muscles, freeing them. Very important, carotid arteries, freeing the carotid arteries, increasing the blood circulation and carotid arteries and freeing them, and freeing a trapezius and neck oblique muscles, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7 and C1, C2 on the top here and down here and the top here and down here. The way you increase the blood flow, not a blood. So only downward like this, and carotid artery, many of the people will have carotid artery constriction. Those who go on skiing and those who go on high altitudes, often they die because of carotid artery restriction and thickening. So this is the best way to loosen your carotid artery circulation. Carotid arteries are the main arteries which takes the blood to the brain. And most of our activity, all our shallow breathing, all our excitement actually is making carotid artery constriction. You should understand, and that's the biggest trouble. So this is a way to free it. These are the upper parts of the lungs, very important. And your heart should be able to pump freely blood to the brain so that the lungs need to use less power, heart has to use less power, and the exchange. There is no burden on lungs because oxygen is conserved when heart functions freely. If there is any resistance in the heart, means then you are inhaling more and extra load on the lungs. Your blood pressure means, so your pressure on the lungs is very high, your number of breaths are very high, it indicates. That's why stroke means it is nothing but a blood flow problem in the brain. So the artery is getting, so blood circulatory system of the brain, somewhere there is a choke or a rupture, and then that's what happens, So that's why, and to prevent that, is the best massage is this, to clear to the brain, and this is the trapezius. The front part is completely accessible, that's why from the front part you have to concentrate a lot on the clavicles region, and this is a clavicle region where my base of the hand is moving, and where my fingers are moving, carotid artery region, and this is a trapezius that controls your neck oblique muscles. There is a way to free your upper trapezius, and this, you will have access here like this. There is a way to free your trapezius from the deltoid and your trapezius from your neck oblique muscles, and there is a way to do it, and there is a way to free your carotid artery, constriction, dilate it, and so that your lungs gets into conserved mode, relaxed mode, and I am gently moving down the clavicle region into the intercostal region of the lungs, the muscles, intrinsic muscles, extrinsic muscles I am working on. And now gently moving from here and using this gently and moving into the intercostal region like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you have a breast, if you have a small breast, if you want to grow the breast, the massage is this. There's a way you massage. Your breast grows, and there's a way to stimulate to prevent cancer. If you have a big breast, and if you want to smallen it, and it is exactly opposite direction you have to move, and it is like this. For the breast reduction, suppose heavy breast, after what happens is, after your menopause, when the breast is heavy, fat in the breast, and has to maintain estrogen balance. When ovaries don't function, always remember, when your ovaries don't function, when a hormonal imbalance, or when you have polyovaricystic syndrome or a disease, means your hormonal imbalance, and body has to survive. As a female or a male, you need certain amount of estrogen. And to maintain that estrogen, what your body does is, and it converts the fat in your breast tissue or in your genital, and that fat it converts to the aromatase compound, it converts into estrogen. So that your body estrogen is level maintained. But fat conversion into estrogen is a disaster. That leads to the breast cancer, that leads to ovarian cancer, hormonal related cancer. So that's why, so if you have your breast should be full of the muscle and good fat, but not the bad fat. And there shouldn't be any problems, any clots or any fibrocysts in your breast. Anything you have, and there's a way to clear it, dissolve it, increasing the blood circulation. And any fibrocysts are there, you want to dissolve them, then you have to do like this, upward massage. This is a outer massage, upward. This is called inner massage, and this is called a outer massage, and doing like this, like this, and this moving upward like this, it dissolves the fat. It dissolves the fat in the breast, and it makes the breast size small. Moving upward, clockwise direction, and inward massage makes the breast to increase its size. Or your breast is sagging, you want to tone it up, and the best way to tone it up is like this, moving like this, moving like this, urdhvartanam, and moving like this, and massaging like this, from not like this, but like this, upward massage. And upward massage dissolves the breast, excess fat available. And then outward massage like this. And inward massage is this. And outward massage is this. Upward massage dissolves. Inward massage increases the breast size, increases the blood circulation. But invariably, it is only proportion. 80% if you do inward, 20% you must do outward. Or 80% upward you do dissolve the breast, then 20% inward you have to do it. And this is nothing but working on, and see this, pressing and pressing and pressing like this and pressing like this and pressing like this, and do and bringing like this. And it is downward and downward, and see this, free the rib cage from the abdomen, lungs gets freed, diaphragm gets freed. Here there is a rib cage front portion, go along, down like this, free it. And I am not showing abdominal massage, and only I am showing how to work with the trunk. There is a lymphatic area, pectoralis area, how you have to work. and you should not have any pain here in the lymph nodes if you are a female. See this. So how to work with your lymphatic system. See this. And upward dissolving the lymph nodes, blocked lymph nodes, dissolving them, blocks. And lymphatic system, lymph circulation, lymph fluid circulation is the most important. Blood circulation, cranium sacrum pump circulation, and purification, that is the lymph node circulation, is very important for your entire lungs and for your breast. And the lymph node purification is very important. It is here. If you do it only, if you do massage only, this lymph fluid and inertia, accumulated fluid, goes down and goes into the intestine. And in the intestine, all the impurities from here are dumped. And then again, fresh lymph fluid flows here, so that you will not have lymph node inflammation. You can prevent your breast cancer, whatever it is, effectively. It is not just for coronavirus. Understand, this massage will keep your upper trunk, your lungs, your heart, and your lymphatic system, your breast in very good shape. If you are getting into a relationship, a partnership, or a boyfriend, ask whether he can do breast massage for a lifetime. Then only get into a relationship. If he doesn't do, and because feeling yourself, doing it for yourself, you feel embarrassed, isn't it? So that's why I ask him before getting into a relationship whether he can do breast massage for the lifetime. Then only get married. Ask him. Because for him, when he gets in a relationship, it is enticing. But after 2-3 years, when the breast size comes down, he is not interested anymore in the breast. That should not happen. And it is your husband or a partner's it is his responsibility to maintain your breast size, not your responsibility. Understand? Don't do that. Leave it in your boyfriend's hands and keep it. My breast size depends on you. What is the size you want, you design it. I am here with open arms. Do it every day. How much time you want to work and how much time, Michelangelo worked on David. So have patience. So your boyfriend should have patience to shape the way he wants to look at the breast, or the way you want your breast to be. It is in your hand how you sculpt it. This, and dissolving the knots here and applying good pressure here, and because oil is there, so localized impact won't be there. So you can transmit high pressure very smoothly, slidingly, because this oil allows you to slide through very easily, like this. See now, by how hands are moving, like this, downward, covering entire rib cage, downward, downward. Now upward massage. Inhale, exhale freely. Now upward massage. See this. This is upward massage. And applying pressure. This is high pressure. I am not going into high pressure. Medium pressure. Otherwise tomorrow his ribcage starts paining. And now doing like this, and doing like this. Pressing. See, it is like a spring. Ribcage, lungs are having fluid around the lungs membrane. That's called pleural liquid. That pleural liquid, it is having good strength, good viscosity, good lubricant property. Your lungs are safe. And that pleura, what you are exercising, massaging is for the pleura. And you are making pleura smoothly functioning. And that pleural fluid enormously strengthens your lungs. You are increasing the pleural fluid, the pleura fluidity. You are increasing the pleural fluid circulation, means you are increasing the blood circulation in your lungs. You are lubricating your each bronchiole. Each bronchiole is like a balloon. Not even a balloon, it is like a bubble in the pleural liquid. It is as supple, as fragile as a bubble in the water. The water is called a pleura the bubble is called a bronchiole. Treat your lungs like that. That's why the virus attacks. So how careful, bubble should not be ruptured. That's why forced inhalation, unduly excitement, lack of inhalation, lack of proper food habits, lack of amino acids like serine and like proline and good lipids, and your lungs suffer. There are 7 amino acids required, and all they are the lipid proteins. All those essential lipid proteins are a must. So amino complex, you must use now a essential amino acid supplement, and that will protect your lungs like anything. You must use because essential amino acids and good fats, omega-3 fats, and is a good combination. So that combination is what your pleural liquid is made. That is what your bronchial membrane is made with. And if you provide that nutrition, when you do massage like that, so it will help in making your weak lungs very strong. So use those nutrients. And in India, I formulated called a angel's drink called a somarasa. It has 120 nutrients. What a cell needs, what RNA instructs a ribosome, and ribosome produces whatever the peptide required, whatever the inside the cell, whatever the organism required, whatever the purification is required. And but provided if you give those 120 nutrients, the total, all the materials available, your cell can be reconstructed. Where is the bronchial cell, where is the cardiac cell in the heart, where is the kidney cell in the nephron, where is the neural cell called neuron, whatever the cell. Cell has a fundamentally same structure, only its functionality changes a little bit, but every cell has the same membrane, and the way it functions is different. Understand that what it needs, we have to give the nutrition. Without giving the materials, if I ask you to construct a house, how you will do it? Tell me. So when I am producing inflammation, if the inflammation should be converted into a growth, it means what? He needs a nutrition. What nutrition he should have, I am explaining it to you. Suppose lack of nutrition and it remains as an inflammation. Tomorrow, oh my God, my sore, delayed onset of muscle soreness, it's called DOMS, or sarcopenia, lack of amino acids, lack of enough protein, and available protein, not the amount of crude protein you are dumping. And the protein has to be converted. If your enzyme activity, your enzyme balance is proper, and then it has to be converted into finished protein, and finished protein is called amino acids. If all amino acids, 22 amino acids are available, and all minerals are available, all vitamins are available, all essential fatty acids are available, when you initiate inflammatory response like this, and then a new cell is created. All the time I told you, every day, 1500 thousands every second dying in your body. Right now in the lungs, and so many cells are dying, but so many cells are also being made. Now right now, this inflammatory response, what I am creating, if he has a nutrition, before even lying down, if he has this 120 nutrients supplement, when I do it, immediately growth happens. Immediately construction starts happening. A new lungs start forming, a new bronchiole start forming. Understand, it is as good as that. So a massage or doing a yoga, doing exercise should match your nutritional availability, absolute availability at the cellular level. What you are dumping here has no meaning because it's not converted. If your gut bacteria is not proper, if your enzyme profile is not proper. The desire to eat more itself tells that your system is less efficient. You are like a yogi, no nutrition is required because when cell is completely relaxed, whatever available coming from the food source, good food source, if you have good food habits, that is enough. Provided if your cell is totally in a relaxed state morning to evening. But that doesn't happen. That happens only for a yogi. That's why you have to have extra nutrition. Many people think, oh, my food will fulfill. Never your food can fulfill your nutritional requirements. Essential amino acids means which your body cannot manufacture. Essential fatty acids means which your body cannot manufacture, which requires to be given inside in a ready-made format, not even a crude format. Your body conversion right now from alpha lipoic acid to EPA, EPA to DHA can't happen. It is so many enzymes are required, so much lipase activity is required. Do you have that much lipase? That much lipase if you have, why you accumulate the fat in the abdomen? Tell me. Understand? Let us not delude ourselves, my enzymes are there. Don't take it granted. And that's why when I start giving all the supplements together and given the quality ingredients, when given to my students, they feel so energetic, they feel so good. It's not because I have given some mental booster, some drug. No. What cell needs if you give, and with this exercise, this massage, and your performance, your energy levels boost like anything. Understand? It is all nutrition. Nutrition, your emotion is nothing but a nutrition. Your physical health is nothing but a nutrition. Your lack of energy is nothing but a lack of nutrition. And you are robust energy morning to evening active means your nutrition is taken care. So you are only worried about the exercise, you are only worried about that, but you never worried about nutrition. You are worried about the drugs. Drugs are not a nutrition. And lack of a nutrient, a disease manifests, understand? So what nutrition you require for the lungs? You need vitamin D, vitamin E, all the lipids and powerful lipids, gamma linolenic acid and omega-3, HDL, and you need all essential amino acids. And to construct new collagen you need, and you need collagen, you need proline, you need serine, you need glycine. These are the main components in the lungs, glycine, serine, proline. They are very important, and to build it, you need leucine, valine, and isoleucine. These are the three called branched chain amino acids. 30% of the cell, and a new cell has to be generated, and it is the three amino acids very, very important. And also little bit of creatine phosphate. 2 grams of creatine phosphate, good enough. Creatine monohydrate is available in the market. So these will help in the difficult times to maintain your immunity. So do this gentle yoga, do these physical manipulations, and do the therapies, and give proper nutrition, and you are taken care. Amino acids can be taken hot. They should never be taken and cold. Remember. And whereas crude protein, it gets denatured. It has to be taken cold. Anything cold is not good now. That's why I'm not talking about. Don't compare protein with the amino acids. Amino acids can be taken hot. They are finished amino acids from which peptides can be readily made by the cell. Crude protein has to be taken cold only, and it has to undergo enormous process of the digestion in the stomach, in the mouth, in the stomach, in the pancreas, by the bile salts. By the time it goes, by the time it gets converted, by the time it is available, so many, already your enzymes are not available, so many enzymes it requires to digest it, and net availability, it only produces a defective cell, means unprocessed protein at the end inside the cell is very dangerous. That's why our metabolism has come down. It's not because of you have not eaten a chicken or egg. It's because of the defective protein what you dumped. Because that protein is never converted into a required 22 amino acids. Understand? Don't be under the delusion. You have all the amino acids, all the essential amino acids coming from the food getting converted. No, all our capacity is already exhausted. 120 years, what we are supposed to consume, we already consumed in 20 years. We already burnt our mind, already we burnt our body. Now no enough capacity, we have to rebuild it. Understand? You need to give then you enter all the nutrients again. If you only give, the way you feel will change, dramatically change. Understand this, no one is understanding in the world. You must understand this. It is not a gym technology. Gym is a dead technology. They use drugs, they use steroids, injection, and never enter into the gym. Gym culture is very, very bad, I tell you. It's a testosterone culture, it is a bull building culture, it is a fighting culture, it is a bullfighting culture. Never. So gently doing like this, 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 gently doing like this. And now, and his body is, I can cool it down, applying little bit of Bengay cream, and it cools down very quickly. So I can use, so that oil, now I can apply a little bit of Bengay cream, and it absorbs all the oil there, and it increases its absorption very easily. The oil what I made, it is flowing more. I can add little bit of more eucalyptus oil in that, little bit of peppermint oil in that, so that that oil can absorb little more into the body. And now, so, and his Bengay smell is different. I am cooling it down, and his body very quickly cools down. Already started cooling down, removing the heat from the body happens very quickly with the menthol. So these are having full of eucalyptus and full of menthol. They are the major ingredients in that cream, so that it is cooling down. See, the moment I kept, so one can feel the coldness, and so for the warmthness he felt. So now cooling down is very important, and healing is important. So you can apply different strokes here. All these strokes you can apply different strokes here, and with medium intensity to the lower intensity you can apply. All these are very powerful way if you want to dissolve your fat. In the breast, as I told you, this is a massage, a knuckle massage, very powerful, and then upward like this, and it's a very powerful way of doing it. This is very, very powerful, and it produces maximum cell membrane rupture inflammatory response to construct it very quickly. Especially women having big breasts, understand, if your husband is not doing a massage, you must do massage yourself. Every day it is exercise for your breast. Never curse your breast, but every day care your breast. Care your breast. Massage, 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 massage. If there is no one is there, so, and your robust health, breast is important for emotional balance. If there is no breast, it is not good. Having a breast is a boon, but having a fat in the breast is a doom. That's why massage every day. Whether you have breast or not, whether you are gent or male, gent or female, it is the same. And for the gent, it gives so much of very good heart, very high capacity of the lung. So you will have a very good capacity of tidal capacity, very, very good strength you will have a gent, the same massage. For the woman, it gives so much of confidence and so much of mental strength. For the men, it gives so much of physical strength. Now gently freeing it, cooling it down, massaging it, cool down, increasing the blood circulation, downward massage. You can see how the hair and change its direction with the massage, how they are in the straight lines, how the hair gone into the straight lines. You can see how the hair is in the straight lines. Means your blood circulation is flowing like this. Abdominal massage is different, lower abdominal massage is different, and today I am only showing you the chest and lungs to protect. Very important. Have a patience when you do it. Even a weak lung, within no time you can make it strong. And aging begins with the lungs, and your treatment should begin with the lungs. Your exercise should begin with the lungs. And this is the best exercise. The person who is taking doesn't have to put any effort, but the one who wants to keep him healthy and has to put the effort. For you it is a good exercise, the one who is doing it. The one who is taking him also is a good exercise. Both the ways is an excellent exercise. Physically, endurance, so much of endurance, so much of strength you develop, your muscle becomes strong. That's why the one who is doing the therapy has to be a yogi, nutritionally balanced food he should take, and the one who is taking also should be like that. It is vice versa. And downward. Now I will do once upward and then again downward. And now I am applying and downward, upward. For reducing the breast size. Then never end only doing upward, always downward. Stream of water in the Ganges flowing, churn the rocks into sand. So you may be thinking, and that water you won't find any movement. So it looks very gentle, but it dissolves all the knots inside. It churns them down. It dissolves them. Only the thing is, you have to do it for a long time. Like river flows for many years, many days. A river flows, born in the Himalayas. Before it merges in Bay of Bengal. A month time, 2 months time it will take. But it churns everything. So your massage time has to be 1 hour, 2 hours. Instead of applying high pressure and low pressure, long time when you massage, that massage heals the body. Duration is important than your pressure applying tactics. Always low resistance, medium resistance, and long duration will help and will achieve excellent good results. And this is the way you do it, and free it downward, and gently now completely going into low resistance to zero resistance. Zero resistance. Now, the next phase is zero resistance. Now zero resistance. You have to go into the zero resistance first to feel the body, your hands, with eyes open, very difficult. You have to flow with the flow of your hands. Your hands, you, mind, one, and flowing down and relaxes completely. The other person can feel your oneness and your singularity. The other person can experience the gentleness and that unconditional flow of energy and the total relaxation. One can feel completely all that pain I caused completely gets removed now. Zero resistance, prana gets freed, and protein synthesis or anabolic action or differentiation of the satellite cells is complete, and you feel completely relaxed, and gently, 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 very gently, 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 as a way to free it. And now, having done this, now just sit up within the last manipulation is sitting down and balancing and doing how you feel, Virendra, good? The one who is watching itself feels good. So this is how, so you do it, finally sitting and freeing the neck and freeing the neck and freeing the neck and freeing neck. Anything is there, freeing it, cooling down your brainstem area, your neck oblique area, removing your tension. When your brain heats up, computing all the time, stress, strain, work from home, this Bengay cream in the evening you apply like this, all your stress goes away, your heart stops racing and your tongue stops craving. See, your heart stops racing and your tongue stops craving for wine or a whiskey or so junk food, and then you feel contented. You won't even feel like eating. Once you do this, apply it, free it, gently free it like this. This is a way to free. These are C1, C2 atlas muscle which covers oblique muscles, turning off the neck region. These are C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, and which are responsible for elongation of the neck. It's all in the muscle. Free your trunk, free your shoulders, free your shoulders. And then gently, underarms, you have to do like this. This is a massage which is very important, and keeping like this, taking like this, where your gent or a female, whatever it is, and doing upward massage like this, gently, and uplifting the lungs, and doing like this, and doing like that, and then upward like this, and coming down, but mainly upward like this. This is the best massage for your entire trunk. Doing this manipulation, see this is the way you go down, and this is the way you go down. The movement has to be seamless, and entire pectoralis, clavicles, and neck obliques, and everything is covered. How your hands move skillfully is a question that how much skill the massage therapist developed. So developed like this. And so it goes into like this. You should know the body and its movements and properly its and muscle orientations, agonistic, antagonistic, and how you can free it like this. Virendra is not a yoga student, he is an ordinary person, because the coronavirus won't attack only on yogis. They won't attack on yogis, right? So that's why I have to call a person who is an ordinary person. So Virendra is an ordinary person. He is interested in spirituality, yoga, but he doesn't have time. And he does sometimes. It's like once in a while, when mood comes, when time comes. I keep telling him, regularly come, but he comes late in the night, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and my class begins morning at 5 o'clock, and doors gets closed, gates gets closed. That's why I tell him, don't become like your father, So take your time, little time for yourself, all the time I tell. Your children also now start telling him. Now even during the locking down period also he wants to go. He wants to run. What to do? Like this, so many workaholics are there in the world. It's not good. Work-life balance is very, very important. Work is not only the life. Work is a worship. Home is a worship. Everything has to be balanced. Very, very important. Otherwise, he is an excellent guy. And our daughters love him so much. And wife loves him so much. Who doesn't like him? Because he is the one who works all the time. And he doesn't voice. He has no voice at home, like me. And very good person. See? He exhibits limited emotion once in a while. So everything only wife carries, like my wife carries at home. And bindas. Bring and give it to the wife. That's all. Wife handles everything. Let her take the load. Why you want to carry that load on you? Your job is focused on earning. Spending you should never carry. Spending is more difficult than earning, understand. That's why spending should be given to the ladies, because they have more emotional balance. They have better control. Gents, they don't have control. No control. All their control is if the money is there, they think of not about the wife, they think about girlfriend. And a woman, if she has a wife, she thinks about only the husband, about the partner, about the children. First she thinks about children if she has. That's the difference between a male chemistry and female chemistry. Now, so I have finished working with him. That's the last manipulation. This is a manipulation which you have to know. And lymphatic system and everything, nowhere, anywhere, in any pain is not good. In your trunk region, your heart region, in your lungs region. Your lungs should have a robust capacity. So this is a way today you have to do the massage for and Kaya Samvahana. I have not used all manipulations, not to confuse you unnecessarily. All these things I have not done, I have not shown you. So it doesn't mean that's the end. This is enough for you right now to keep your lungs healthy at home. But this much time you have to spend. And so that's why we are giving you practice part separately, theory part separately, because you don't have patience. And half an hour, sequence 1, sequence 2, part 1, part 2. So educate yourself, learn the technique properly, watch 10 times, do 10 times, watch 1 time, do it 1 time. Doing it, you will learn. Watching it 10 times, you will not learn. Watch it once and keep watching it, keep doing it, and then keep doing it. And doing gives you skill. And doing gives you skill, doing gives you confidence, doing gives you experience, doing gives you benefit, doing gives you fruit. So please do it. It is not to watch it, but when you are at home, don't waste your time. Use it constructively like this. Learn these things and use it on your family members, how happy, how healthy you are. What a God-given opportunity for us. We have to look and problem as an opportunity. There is a problem raised by coronavirus, a brilliant opportunity for us to become a great human, a healthy human, a happy human. You can see the nature, every bird is feeling freedom, experiencing freedom from the human. They are enjoying like anything, birds, animals, going into ecstasy because they found where the humans vanished. Nature is enjoying. Once humans are inside home, you look at how the nature manifests himself. I think in another 1 month, 2 months, if we stay like this, I think nature goes back to, some hundreds of years back it goes. You will see, then you will understand, oh my God, my grandfathers lived like this beautiful nature, this clean air, oh my God, this free from the noise, oh, how beautiful it looks. For tired souls, what a soothing it is. The coronavirus is soothing our souls. Don't blame it and love it, so it won't come to you. If you hate it, it will come. It's very powerful. Love coronavirus. Hey coronavirus, I love you. You are my friend, please, please. So then it won't come to you. So this whole process is only to learn to love. Thank you all. And my stuff automatically went off. You said time is over. So massage is over, my stuff also is over. Okay, Virendra. Thank you, Virendra. Thank you very much. Now, so let me just, I'm using alcohol. So ethyl alcohol combination of propyl alcohol and methyl isopropyl alcohol and with ethyl alcohol mixed with glycerine, with a good amount of high quality natural glycerine. That's why you should not leave your sanitizer dry, your skin paling, and very good disinfectant because it can rupture, because it has a good, very high quality of hydrogen peroxide, 99.99%. And so hydrogen peroxide is, that's why simply don't think every sanitizer is like that. Sanitizer has to be properly formulated. It may be no simple formula like shown, and if you add active ingredients and if it is done properly, you really get benefited. And now we end with the prayer and respecting the may all of you be healthy, and let me end with the chant. Buddham Namasama Savati Dharmam Namasama Savati Sangham Namasama Savati May you, may your family be free from suffering. May Sukhena Swastina Hotu Te Jayamangalam. May Lord bless you all. May the nature bless you all. May all will be healthy and happy. And may this calamity and will go away and as early as possible. May humanity not suffer. May nature not suffer. May all of us be flourish. May all of us be healthy. May all of us restore the nature. And may all of us be happy and healthy. May all of you be happy and healthy. So take care. Have a nice day. See you again. Namaste. Namaste.